everyone, it's Tino. Welcome to our nail art tutorial. So today I am designing a 3D looks. So this is like an embossed design and this sets go viral. So I want to show you guys how to do this in like a different version. So I am gonna do, instead of the gold, I'm gonna do silvers. And the design will be slightly different, but the technique is the same. And we're gonna use the white texture gel for the emboss, and then everything else gonna be chrome design. So that's what we're gonna do today. I just coming back from Vegas. I am super excited for that show, and we're not gonna have any more show until September. So I'm gonna have like 2 or 3 months free to do live and such. Let me see. Let me share with you also WhatsApp group. Just in case you haven't joined yet, whenever I go on live, I go onto this group to alert everybody, so you can join this to get alert from me. Okay, let me turn this off here. Hi everyone, hola Ellen. Hi Tara, I'm back. Let me show you again what I'm doing here. So I'm demonstrating this design, but of course it's gonna be different. I would do white and silver this time instead of white and gold. And it's gonna be like a feather pattern instead of like a seashell pattern. Hi, Expressive Nails. Welcome, welcome everyone. Hi, Tam. Okay, let me turn this around. Okay. Zoom into this. Okay. Good. All right, so I have one now with me. Hi, Maria. Let me adjust the screen here so I can see you guys comment. It's right now, it's 2 o'clock my time, Central Time. Hi, Claudia. Hi, Leslie. On TikTok? No, on Instagram. Let me make sure that I text people right, because sometimes, yeah, in Instagram. Not on TikTok. I will be on TikTok today too. Just right now, I have to start our lesson first. And I'm thinking I'm gonna make video while I'm making the lesson too, so I can have some content. Okay, let me adjust everything here to get ready. Okay. Are you ready? So first, I am gonna start with this Baby Blush Nude. I'm gonna start with this gel. Hi, oh la la. Hi, Carla from Portugal. Hello, Miro from Romania. Thank you, Ja Beauty. Okay, I'm gonna apply this all over. Just the 2 thin layers. I prefer 2 thin layers than 1 thick layers. Hear this? Yeah? Really? Really more thin? Hi, Style by Carol. Okay. I finally replaced battery for my remote. Okay. So first, I want to make chrome design. It's gonna look similar like this one, but first I'm gonna make a chrome part first. Okay, so I want another coat on this. The second thin coat. I'm gonna take a video of this. Okay, I'm gonna clear this. Yeah, you like this set? This set go viral. I love this set. Hi, Yukio. Good morning. Yeah, I love this set. And you know, if people like it, I might make another set just similar like that, but in the silver version. Thank you, Carla. This is Baby Blush Nude that I'm using. Hi, Blessed Word. Yes, it's been a week. It's been a week since I go to a beauty show. Oh, it's been forever since I do an Instagram lesson. I'm so excited to get back. I have until September for another show, so I have plenty amount of time. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to take silver chrome and start from here. I want to make like a silver chrome ombre. So when I design the white, the ombre can just be in the back. It's not important, but it make a design more exciting, and it will connect this chrome silver right here with this silver ombre. So I'm gonna take this out. I'll take this. Okay, I'm gonna start right here. I'm gonna use like a narrow side of the shadow applicators, and I will go in from here. Just like that. I'm gonna go further down. And whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and blend. So right now I have like a teardrop shape, and so hold on, let me adjust the screen here so you can see better. Okay, so I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna tap it like this to make an ombre. Just a light gentle tap from side to side. Let me move my table up just a little. Okay. From side to side, just a gentle tap. Hi, Linda. Hi, Pandora. And while you're tapping, you just iron it just to make sure that the color are nice and even. Wouldn't be perfect, but it's gonna be covered in design, so it doesn't really matter neither. Okay, and before you end it, you should take your finger and you just press on it just to lock it before you dust it. Because sometimes if you dust without locking it, the loose dust can move on you. So it's important to lock it a little bit. I want to do a little more blending, so lighter touch on here, really light, and then I'm gonna lock it and then dust it. Okay, it looked decent enough. Now, what I am gonna do is I'm gonna start doing chrome design up here. Okay, so now we need to go ahead and use Teflon Matte to make sure that the surface is chrome proof. Because when I design up here, I want everything up here to be chrome free, like the nude up here. I want it to be nice and clean. So far, I'm using the surface of this nude to apply chrome, and you should know that top gel means top coat. Meaning, when you apply this in here, you can put chrome on it too. I'm gonna put top gel down, and I am going to make sure I does it well. Take a shadow applicator, the clean size, and I will go ahead and smooth over it just a little bit. Missing a little more silver right here, just to get any excess dust away. Okay, let's use Teflon Matte. Hola, hola. Hi, Leonardo. Okay, apply this on. Now I'm gonna cure this. Hi, Maria. Hi, Tracy. I feel like it's been like forever since I see you guys. Like a whole year. The show was great. Vegas was wild this time. It was, the temperature was nice this time. It was not that hot. But there's a lot of people in Vegas this time. More than every other time that I went to. I didn't have time to go to my favorite restaurant this time because I was too busy. Okay, so while I'm waiting, I will take our middle effect gel. I'm sorry, you guys, the black middle effect gel is, we have the delay in production a little bit. So it's gonna be in like a week or so. But the white middle effect gel is already arrived. I'm gonna use that. And for new people, middle effect gel meaning a gel that can do like metallic or chrome design. Yes, dragonfly ladies. I will make it up for you guys. I will be on, like, I will try to be on every day now. Since I'm home. Okay, so take this out. Let me go ahead and film this just a little. And I always need a palette. I don't want to just dip it in and draw. That will make my line work pretty awful. I would just have to use a palette so I can draw it in like that. So it can soak up all the gel into the brush. So make it smoother, and then I can stroke it out like this. I gotta remember not to talk too fast because we have plenty of time. We just do one nail, so we have plenty of time for me to explain. Okay, so let's draw now. First, let's take care of the left side. Okay, and we might make this bigger like that. Okay. So now we're going to do another one on the right side. Hi, Keila Clinton. Make sure that it's symmetrical with the other one. If you're bad at it, don't feel bad, because I'm bad at symmetrical too. I don't have a level eye. Okay. Obviously, it's not symmetrical. Or maybe I do it on purpose so you don't feel bad about it. Make this down here thicker. Okay. Buona tarde, Dacio. No, no, JT. Now I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm really bad at symmetrical. I'm telling you, my eye is cross-eyes. Okay. Now there's no way we can tell, so we need to color this in first so we can tell easily. So there's no way we can tell if it's symmetrical or not right now. Cut up the lines, it's everywhere. Let's go ahead and fill it in. Go ahead and film this too. I'm gonna, since I'm doing Instagram live, I'm gonna make like a extra content for you guys like this. I'm gonna make a 1 minute content of this too, just to see if you guys like that. Not a whole set, just a content of one nails. Okay, it looks symmetrical to me. Okay, so I'm gonna show you my flaw here. When I leave it like this, it look even, right? It look even on camera. It look even. Now I'm gonna show you this, and you guys it's gonna be horrendous. I'm gonna show you. Are you ready? When I turn around, do you see the difference? This side is smaller, and this side is much bigger. You see that? I have that problem so often, you guys. It's like a visual things. It's weird, and I'm sure you guys have the same problem. You see, this side looks similar like this side when I leave the nail this way. But when the nail this way, you can see it's way different. How you can fix it is you have to go back and compensate this side. See how I compensate it? I'm gonna keep going until it's even. Sorry if I go in extra slow. I just want to make sure you guys understand all the do's and don'ts of this. Just in case, sometimes you make mistake, you know what to do with your mistake. Okay, so right now, two sides look equal. Let me see. See, it still look equal on this side, but I turn I turn the nail around like this, because I just know that it's messing with my eyes here. Okay. So now, these are equal. These are fine. You need to go down to this and see. I feel like this point needs to be a little more onto the right. So I'm gonna go ahead and doing this. Just push it over to the right. Okay, everything seems fine. I think just to compensate this just a little more, and then we're ready to go. You know, and most of the time you don't have to do this. You don't have to be like this precise. But sometimes your client can be, you know, difficult, and they would demand it. And if they demand it, I just want you to be able to do it by knowing where to look and such, you know, because sometimes your client like, oh, it's crooked. And you'd be like, no, it's not crooked. But then you guys looking at two now in two different angles. And when you see it, you cannot unsee it. That's right, Keila. Okay, so now let's go ahead and cure this. Okay. You're welcome, JT. Now, it's just a matter of perception. And I would say that is optical illusion. And some people, they're very good with their eyes. I'm not good with my eye. It's messed with me sometimes. But I know exactly where to look to make sure that I see the truth. I see the truth angles. Sometimes you and your client can have a big fight over something minor like that. You know, if you couldn't see it and they do. Hi, Crystal. Hello. Give us 60 seconds and we're ready to chrome this. So I'm going to chrome it silver. Thank you, Crystal Nails. Okay. I'm gonna rub in a little more. The more you rub, the more shiny it looks. And if you want it to be smoother, you just wait for a little bit before you cure. Or you just stroke it with like either a coloring brush or like a embossed brush. And stroke it lightly. But the smoothness is not important for this design because I'm gonna put more texture into it. So that's why I'm gonna rush through it. You're welcome, Moncha Nails. Okay, now before I do anything crazy, I need to put on a crystal right here, and I'm using Raindrop to put it on. Okay, I'm using this Raindrop, and the size is 10 millimeter by 1.8 millimeters. Raindrop crystal from Swarovski crystal or Dreamtime crystal. And then I am gonna use some glue. Now for glue, I want you to be very careful because this chrome right here, that is raw chrome. So if you feel insecure, go ahead and top coat now. Don't top coat the nude, just top coat everything else. But if you are like confident, then go ahead and pop in a crystal. I would not use a brush glue. I would use like a small little piece like this and dip it into my glue and apply. Again, be careful where you put your stone because sometimes it could be too far to the left, sometimes it could be too far to the right. That can also mess with you too. tap it down to make sure that it's flush with the surface so it's dry properly. Okay, now I already have this. It's time to design around it. You're welcome, mon cher nails. Okay, so to do embossed design, I need to use clear embossed gels. Clear texture gels. I'm gonna put this crystal back. Is that air dry glue? Yes. And Keila, since you asked, I'm gonna explain for you that you should know that any glue that they say that they call it glue, but it needs lamp, you should know, Keila, that that's not glue. That's gel. It doesn't matter how they name it. It doesn't matter if they name it gel or glue. If it needs a light, it's gel. If it air dry, it's glue. That's never a glue that needs UV light. It doesn't work like that. All glue is oxygenate adhesive. And I explained that to you because how glue adheres to stone is different than how gel adheres to chrome. See, glue, let's say this is a crystal. Glue, it will adhere the bottom right to the surface. It will stick right to the surface. Now, glue don't do that. You have a puddle. Gel doesn't do that. Gel, there's a puddle of gel right here, and you just sink your crystal in, and it will dry around the crystal, and it will grab it like that. So for gel, I need more sealing around, just because I know it's not gonna stick directly to the bottom. So that's how gel works. They are way different than glue. They both good. So nothing that are better than the other. You just have to know how to seal them. Okay, so next I am going to use a liner brush for this. So I'm using a brush conditioning cleanser. It is oil-based cleanser to help condition your brush, and the oil is safe with gel product. See, it's melted gel so fast, just like acetone does. But the oil in there is help condition your brush at the same time. So it's like the best of both worlds. And I use this brush for like 4 months already. And then you can see the oil just keep it in shape. You can see how when I wash it, you can see how the bristle kind of come out. When you use an old brush like this, if you use a solvent, sometimes it can dry out your brush overnight. So now with the oil-based formulas, I just wipe it, and the oil just stay on there. It don't evaporate, and it helps shape your brush too. It's pretty nice. Okay, so I'm gonna use that with my clear texture gels. Oh, you're welcome, Keila. Okay, use this. So how you will pick it up is you will put it in and you will twist it and then pull it out, just like that. Before, I used to dip it in and I string it like this, string it. So now I have a better way. I just put and twist and take it out, just like that. Okay. Hi, Stephanie. Welcome to our lesson. Okay, so I'm gonna design around this silver to make it, because it's flat right now. You don't want flat, you want it to be crazy. So let's design. Let me film this part first. And you know what? It's important to actually take the gel out, but it will be easy for me to just dip it into the bottle, especially when it's almost like running out of gel. I'd rather put it out on the palette. I use this palette like a lot. I always put gel out in the palette. And then I can close my lid. So just in case you have a type of lamp that would dry out this gel, because it's very sensitive to light. Not every light, just sunlight. And sometimes that type of lamp, the type of lighting they use in salon that might dry it out if you're not careful. I'm gonna put this right here so you can see how I pick it up too. I need a small one. Make sure it's on screen too. Okay, so you can already see that it's started to become different now. I'm gonna put it on, I'm gonna put silver chrome on it too. However, sometimes clear emboss on top of chrome is also pretty. So it's just up to you. But I'm gonna chrome this just because if I decide not to chrome it, then I have to top coat it first. But I didn't, so I'm just gonna chrome it, because if you top coat it without chroming it, it's just gonna be like a bunch of blob. So that's why I'm going to chrome it, just so I can see all the detail. Before you chrome, can you bring it a little closer? Yes. Okay, so basically, I do one line here, and then just a little something right here. One line here, and a little bit right here, just to fill in the gap, you know what I mean? And then this one too, chrome. Just a line here, and then chrome everything. Okay, I'm gonna take out my silver chrome. Okay, I'm gonna go closer so you can see the chrome in action. And yes, clear texture gel can also apply chrome too. That look delicious, you guys. And of course, chrome would not stick on anywhere else because I use Teflon Matte, and Teflon Matte is chrome proof. Remember, not any matte is chrome proof, but Teflon Matte is chrome proof right here. So chrome doesn't stick onto your surface. So you just dust everything off. And then you just twist it like this. You just twirl it around. There is a chrome sticking on here. When I apply my Teflon Matte, I might have left up a little spot. So I'm gonna take a paper towel and cleanse it. Yes, Tiffany. And you don't have to have that much dimension, but it's much more delicious. It makes more of an impact. Okay, so here is what happened. We are going to take top coat and we're gonna seal the silver completely, and the crystal right here is gonna get sealed too, so that's great. And then we shine everything, shine here, the tip also. Before I do that, I want to put on some bead right here and here underneath the crystal, mainly because I want to get rid of this sharpness. See that? Ouch! It's gonna poke your client. And it's gonna be beautiful too. Some silver bead right down here. It's gonna be beautiful too. So let's do that. Let's zoom out. Clean this. Okay. Now, I am still using the clear texture gel, and later I will fix this little description. I don't think the description is too technical for you guys. Like no white texture gel, I'm gonna change it to chrome design, carving gels, or just carving. And then I want to tell people that the gel is, when you apply bead or draw and emboss on the nail, it's not gonna slide or expand or bleed out. It's gonna stay exactly where you put it. But I wanna find a way that I can say in a short word, like just one word, like non-slip or something, or non-slide, something like that. Maybe you guys can help me with that description, so people, when they look at the bottle, they can understand much easier. I'm gonna take this out. And let's start on big side and go to small one. And then I got even smaller. This is 6 millimeters, even smaller. Okay. So let's use this again. Forming gel or stip gel. You see, stip gel, sometimes people might think that this gel you cannot draw with it. Because some gel is non-slip, but it's hard to draw. But this gel is smooth to draw. Stay put gel, I like that more. Stay put gel. I can always use something that even easier to understand. Cause I need like to a point where a 4 years old can understand it, you know. So I just need to use the right word for it. Okay, let's go ahead and put some bead on. Let's use a really big one. See, it's gonna block that. Now you need to decrease the size, and that's it. Stay put, I like it. I like stay put. So later, when you guys rebuy the texture gel, you might see a little change in the wordage. Just because I want people to understand it easier. Because sometimes people don't watch live, and when they buy a product, sometimes they have difficult time of, or they forget, they confuse and they forget. Because I have so many stuff, they forget which one doing what. So I want to make sure that I label it to what people understand it very easily. Okay. See that? The bead just doesn't run, and that I show a lot of people liking it. And I can't believe that it's still a problem for most people on bead, you know, it slide on them. Or when they do like an embossed seashell design, it slide on them. Not a lot of people, I mean, there's still a lot of people that still struggle with that. So I show it changed a lot of people's life. They love it. The moment I explained it, they buy it immediately. Just they waiting for something like that for a long time. Maria, slip resistant won the game. Let me write down. Ooh, I love that, Maria. Maria says slip resistant. I like it. I like slip resistant. It sounds so professional and everything. I do like stay put though. Maybe I can do both. First of all is chrome. Let me see. I write down so I don't forget. Clear texture gel. Okay, now chrome design. And then slip resistant. I like that. Chrome design. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna write chrome and then I'm gonna write emboss. Slip resistant. I don't think I should put carving just because people are rarely carve, you know, they do emboss more. So I should just put chrome, emboss, slip resistant. Do you think that makes sense to people? Because emboss, some people doesn't even know what is emboss, but I don't even know any other word than just emboss. And then it would be design right up here or something. Or I can also write chrome design, emboss design, or emboss line work, and then slip resistant. How can I get your product in Costa Rica? We ship to Costa Rica. We ship all around the world. Slip resistant. Maybe embossed lines. That would be better than embossed design. Embossed lines, so they understand. There, I like it. Thank you, Maria. Control textures. Okay, I like control texture, but people wouldn't understand. I'm trying to make them understand, you know what I mean? I'm trying to use something sound professional but easy to understand too. I think control texture only us professional understand, but a lot of people they just, I want it to be so simple that a dummy can understand it. It's hard. Okay, so I'm gonna put this up. Take this out. Okay, now let's top coat everything. Let's put 𝙤𝙧 out. 𝙤𝙧, within all my special effect products, 𝙤𝙧 is the least special because all it does is that it's non-scratch, and that's it. You know how your customer go back with like a dull nails or something like that? So this just ensure that your customer come back after 4 weeks with beautiful shiny nails. I will start explain 𝙤𝙧 more just because I show a lot of people when they wear 𝙤𝙧 like, oh my god, it's so shiny. It's like they never exposed to a top coat before or something. They're like, oh my god, this is so shiny. So I want to promote its shininess a little more. Just because I know some people are still looking for a really shiny top coat. I think stay put is better for non-pro. You know what? I
I've been
think so.
thinking that for the last 10 minutes.
I think so too. Yeah.
Because
You know what? I'm gonna write it in.
Resistant, that's kind of complex. And
Right.
Means so many different things.
Right, you're right. I like slip resistant because it's sexy, and I understand it. That doesn't mean people will understand it. You're right. Non-put or stay put is better. Stay put. Stay put is like a dummy will understand that. Yeah, stay put. Stay put. Stay put. Even though Maria slip resistant is amazing. Like, I love that word. It's just that people wouldn't understand that word, or not everyone will understand that word. Only smart people will. Okay, so let's take out like embossed brush. Let me film this part too. Now, let's go ahead and cover everything. Starting from the left side. Now, it's important that you use an embossed brush for this, because you don't want to take a liner brush and keep stroking this because it's chrome, you know, it's dangerous. You don't want it to bleed. You don't want to stir up all the chrome and make it glittery. It's hard to make this chrome glittery because it has small particle in it, but it's not impossible. If you stir it up too much, it's still gonna have a chance to be glittery. So you wanna make sure that you use a big brush so you can top coat a large area at once. Okay, now I will retire the embossed brush. I might need to change that name too. Because sometimes I do like to use a liner brush for emboss so I can have a tinier end. But this brush are very good with painting, and it's just bigger than a liner brush. So I might need to change the name too. Maybe a painting brush. Since I renamed the painting brush back to the 10mm, maybe I called it a painting brush or like a 3D painting brush. Okay, see how beautiful? Now here this, it's even beautiful without all the white texture actually. But I'm gonna add white texture just because it's part of the design, it's part of the look. Kila say boot slip resistant on the shop side, lure them in with a sexy word, then tell them what it is in the label. I love it. Thank you. So, oh my God, I love it. Yes. So on my website, on the picture, I will put slip resistant just because it's cute. And then the label, I can put stay put. Beautiful Nail by Lisa say, so it's hairdresser and cell tanner nail wouldn't stand. So between these two matte, you will need to use the Teflon Matte. Now, the shine lip, that's no problem. There's nothing that can touch it. It's undefeatable. Like when I put it on, it's like glass. Now, this one, if you use matte, you gotta be careful because matte absorb powder. It stick to pigment, it absorb powders. Now, Teflon Matte is it's non-sticky. So if you want it to be stainless, you use Teflon Matte instead of matte. But the shiny, that's indestructible. That's nothing that can touch it. Nothing that can penetrate it at all. Okay, that's kind of pretty. Look at this. Ooh, that's sexy. But the chrome is not perfect, so it's definitely not going to work for this design. Just by itself, it needs some white on it. So I'm going to take out my white texture gels. I'm not going to promote this too much because we are running out of this. And it's going to be like a month or two before we finish produce another batch of gel. I'm just gonna describe it in a short term that this gel is used for carving and it's used for emboss. If you want to build like 3D build, and then you can add a little clear texture gel on, so you can build it up really big. But other than that, you can apply a thin layer and carve through it, or you can do line work and you can do it a little thicker for emboss. So I'm gonna take this gel out. Let's film this first. Okay. So my surface are clean. I'm gonna roll this brush around to make it really sharp. And then I am going to dip it in and twirl it just a little and pour it out. See that? Okay, let's zoom back out. Oh, I'm right in the middle. That was a lucky one. Usually I'm not that lucky. Usually it's a little off. Okay. Now, since we have the center, we're gonna keep going. Okay. Just like that, just a little. This side too. Oh, it's already looks sexy, you guys. Oh, thank you. The pot, I love the pot because it's texturized. And I think it fitted for the gels. In the gel is a texture gels. Oh, how cute. I am already in love. I'm already in love. What a secret to perfect teardrop texture like that. Okay, let me go through that for you guys. Okay, so first I will explain the painting rules, just for you guys to know that if you want a thin line, you have to adjust the pressure. You touch the tip a little bit and you run. That's a thin line. See that? Now for thick line, you press. And when you run, that's for thick line, okay? And for teardrop line, you press. And when you run, you slowly lift your brush up like that. Okay, that's a teardrop. Now, what you want is the way you pick up the gel. So first, I'm rolling it in so it's nice and pointy like this. See? It's pointy, so it's gonna draw a really thin line. Now, what you want is when you pick it up, don't submerge your entire brush in it. You just dip the tip in like that, just the tips. And you roll it in and you drag it out. So now what you have a bulk on just the tip. So when you apply and when you drag it out, guess what? The gel is gone because it's only on your tips. And then you slowly lift up your brush for a teardrop. So if you submerge it like this, like the whole brush, then it will be difficult for you to do a teardrop because you're gonna have a lot of gel. You're not gonna run out of gel. See, I can adjust my pressure to a teardrop like this, but a person that couldn't adjust your pressure well, they're just gonna keep going and there's gonna be more gel. So the trick is to get gel on just the tips. Just twirl it over like that, and just your tip of your brush have gel. So when you smash it on, you're gonna run out of it. See that? There's no more gel. So when you drag it out, it's easier to drag it out. That and pressure. Pressure and what to practice, because it's very important. But the trick that I just tell you, it will help you. Just focus on just the tips. Okay. You're welcome. Yes, Tracy. See, I put a lot of gel there, so I can stop. Oh, another thing is you can stop. Like right now, I stop. And then with a nice clean brush, I can take it, I can drag it out. Yeah, that's also another thing that I can show you. Let's clear this so I can show you another one. The more trick you know, the better. Okay, so another thing you can do, this is for people that are very, very bad at this. Very, very bad. They can divide the move into two parts. Okay, so just pick it on. Doesn't matter how you pick it. And you just slap it down like that. Just like that. You know, you can do that. And then you will take your brush and you will make sure that it's nice and thin like this. See that? And then you can go in and like drag our tails. That is the easiest thing that you can do. But it will be slower. So this is for people that just start out and they just like horrible at this. This is what you can do. But later on, when you get the groove in, then you can use a more advanced technique to make it faster. You know, make it not too slow. All kind of ways. That's another thing that people love about our platform is that I'm just not going to stuck in just one way of teaching because there's many people that are capable of different things. Just a technique of that this person do, that doesn't mean that that person comfortable with that, but they can approach it in a different ways. I in love with this design. I wanted to make a whole set so bad with just this. It's like a wedding. It's like a feather nails for wedding. It's so beautiful, you guys. Qué bonito, gracias. Gracias, mi amor. Oh, I don't want it to end. I have one more. Then it has to be overs. Yes, it is certificated. Thank you. Okay, last one have to be pretty and in line and everything with the silvers. And of course, I'm awkward because I'm doing filming, so I have to leave the nail this way. But normally, I would turn my client hand around. You know, when I'm not filming, I turn the hand around and then I do it this way, so it's easy for me. Remember, your angle, not everybody is perfect at both angles, you know. The majority, they only, like me, I'm normal. Well, that's questionable, but I'm normal. And I have 2-way out of 4-way, down, right, up, and left. I have only 2 ways I'm comfortable with. I'm comfortable going down. I never comfortable going up like that. That's just awkward for me. I'm comfortable going right. I'm never comfortable going left. Look at how awkward my hand is. So with these 2 other angles, I always turn my client hand around. So now I can go down and go right again. So that is the way that I would like to do. And I'm sure that most of you are like that. And you can adjust the client angle to make your life easier. You don't want to turn tricks when you're doing the nails. Well, I mean, you know, there's certain trick you don't want to turn because it's hard. You want to do things that are easy. Now, cure this, and then that's it. Because this gel doesn't need any top coat. So let's cure this. And this is a thickness that I will go with. It look thick. It look thick because it's embossed. But it's not too thick that it doesn't cure properly. Now, if you want to build it, like really, really big, like 4 times as big, then you can mix it with clear texture gel or clear embossed jellies, so you can build it up more. And I will show you the design again. So this is the design that I am inspired with. But of course, you know me, it would kill me if I have to do the same thing again and then have no content whatsoever. So besides teaching, I make little videos. So I have a 1-minute video of just one nails. I don't know how that's gonna do. It could be good or it could be not so good, but at least it is extras. But now I show you the nail that I did. See that? So same technique, just a little bit different in the vibe. It's all silver, nice and elegant. Which look do you like more? Because this one, the middle finger, I did like a seashell. But this one, I did like a feathers. Same technique though. So I just want to show you that just because you learn a technique, that doesn't mean you have to do the same design. You can do different design using the same technique. Yes, Tracy. Mine too. Mine, I get a lot of traffic. I think it just, I don't know what about it though that people like. Stop sharing this. I guess, I don't know if it's the white that people like or the chrome. The chrome is so normal, so I think it gotta be the white. The index and the ring finger, yes, I love the asymmetrical. It's also very tricky too. Let me see the asymmetrical again. Yeah, I like the asymmetrical. Basically, I did the same thing like I did on here to about right in the middle of it. And then it starts to go one way. Okay. But that is all the material that I use for this. What about using blue texture gel with silver? Let me see. What color blue I have. Blue texture gels with silvers. Ooh, this is close. I get to open new bottles. I always like to open new bottles. This color I would like to use gold actually. Just my taste. That doesn't mean silver doesn't look good, but I tend to like to use gold with this shade. The color combo? Oh, okay. Like white and gold kind of remind people of like Greek design, I guess. Okay. Yeah, this color I would. Well, actually, it might look better with silver too. Yeah, it might look really good with silver too, actually. I'm gonna go on TikTok to do a set. I'll show you the sketch and everything. I have some sketch going on there. I have 4 different sketch. Okay, so this is done. Let me film this just a little bit. So it's not working. I don't know what. Okay. What did you use to clean that liner brush? I use this. Let me show you. I use the brush conditioning cleanser to clean the brush. Oh, purple and gold. I like purple and gold too. Yeah, you know what? I might try blue and silver. I'm curious. I might try a set with that. I use brush conditioning cleansers, and basically it's an oil base to help protect your brush and condition your brush. It's melt gel just as fast as acetone will melt gel, but it's not a solvent, it's an oil base, and the formula is safe with gel product. So this is what I use. Yes, it's like Art Deco. Yep, that is correct. Okay, we're done with this lesson. Thank you guys for joining in. And so right now we're gonna go to TikToks. And before I end the lesson, just in case you haven't joined yet, this is a WhatsApp group that you can join so you can get alert from us on live stream. And I will X out of here and I will go on TikTok at Voltino if you guys want to join me. Bye bye everyone. I will see you guys later.